My people, this Phyna matter is really touchy and also very messy. Remember her younger sister Ruth was crushed by a Dangote truck and sadly eventually did not survive. Now, according to Phyna, after all the pain, the hospital bill, the mortuary expenses and everything surrounding Ruth, by Dangote group only sent the family 20 million naira. Now, to some people, 20 million naira, sounds like big money. But for Phyna, and in reality, it doesn't even scratch the surface.
I don't know how they work out. Dangote sent 20 million. If you see me daddy, I want mad. If you see me daddy, I want mad. Because bro, if I calculate what my sister don't chop from baby class to this Abuchi poly where she finished, so 20 million, what is 20 million naira? Knowing that it's also we know they buy land, that's what it's okay, cool. But I don't know who makes that negotiation. I didn't ask. I don't know, because why would I be asking? I mean, they thought they could do it better now, right? So that's not even my problem. I wanted to be very angry about that, but I decided not to be angry because
Now she's reminding everyone that Ruth was somebody's daughter, sister, and even mother, and that her education and upbringing from kindergarten to polytechnic was a whole life investment. And now just 20 million is what the family is now left with after all the loss. That's what Phyna is crying out about. And you can't even blame her for being angry. Losing a loved one to an accident caused by a truck, then watching the whole thing reduced to a paltry check of 20 million naira is painful. She also went further to make very serious accusation, saying that she suspected that Dangote group injected her sister of something that made her to buy, so that they will avoid spending much money by flying her abroad for better treatment.
Oh, why are you going there to pay? So do you think if we don't pay, they will let my sister leave? And then people are going around saying, hospital bill I pay. It's only Lagoon. And at this point, with the way this thing is doing, my mind is telling me that something happened. But the way they were acting, Connie, my mind is telling me Dangote Groups and Company told Lagoon to inject my sister so she will die. Because they know how much they will spend if they fly that girl out. Because help me explain that 6 days.
Now, where people are divided is in how Phyna is going about this. Instead of taking the legal route, she's been ranting, making threats, making unfounded accusations, and saying things like she will make sure Dangote trucks are burned down.
Those people, they go they chat my papa and mama say. That's why I'm angry. A letter they sent my papa. Papa will not go school. Dangote they say. Dangote. Oh shoot. Let me not rush down there. Let me not get them. One boss said because it can't be like some people they take person for a food. Dangote, I don't do online ranting. I will say what I want to do. Now go arrest me. Dangote before they burn like 15 of your trailer. You go carry me. You get mad. You will carry me, bro. I shall go turn terror. Don't worry. Chinese police because all of them they are blind now. They're not seeing what's happening. Not until.
Truth be told, this kind of approach might get her into more trouble than help her cause, because no matter how angry you are, threatening fire and destruction only makes people shift focus from your pain to your aggression. People will start to say Phyna is just ranting instead of focusing on the real issue, which is Ruth's wrongful buy and Dangote's group responsibility. Phyna really wants to fight this case. She has strong points. Dangote using underage driver with no license. And again, Ruth has children who are dependent on her, and also aged parents. These are points that a good lawyer can use to build and get in a good compensation for her. Yes, we all know Dangote has money and influence, and the Nigerian court can easily be influenced. But going to court, even if it drags for years, is still a strong way to demand accountability than threatening violence. Because at the end of the day, burning down trucks will only land Phyna behind bars, while Dangote can easily replace those trucks without blinking. Now, after everything, Dangote gave 20 million naira as compensation. But here is where things get interesting. You see, that 20 million naira did not come with any proper plan for the future of Ruth's children. Why? Because from the very beginning, Phyna and her family did not let Dangote Group know that Ruth had kids. They kept that part away from the negotiation table. So naturally, Dangote just gave a lump sum and closed that matter from their own side. Remember what very dark man said then, and this is exactly how it has played out.
This secret where everybody they talk say very dark man leak. Why did he go and say Phyna's sister have children? Why did he go and say that? They told him in secret. Well, the post where they take announce say Phyna's sister don't buy, they write them there, mother. On the girl obituary picture, they will still write them there, friend, sister, mother. That's the one that they hide to their obituary picture. You know, see this life? That thing, we won't hide. Would have put more pressure on Dangote when Dangote people know that this is a mother of 2 infant children.
Now, let's be real. If Dangote had known there were children involved, the conversation might be different. Maybe there would have been a trust fund or structured welfare for the kids. Something beyond just handing out 20 million naira. Because at the end of the day, Ruth's children are the real victims here. They are the ones left behind without mother. But on the flip side, it's fair to ask, why did the family decide to keep that information away in the first place? Was it out of strategy? Was was it family politics, or was it just lack of planning? Because now it has backfired. Phyna is angry, Ruth's kids are still in vulnerable position, and Dangote Group can easily wash their hands off, saying they have done their part by paying compensation. So instead of ranting online and threatening fire and brimstone, Phyna should channel this energy into legal action. She has points that can hold up in court. If she takes this to court with the right legal team, even if Dangote has money and influence, something will come out of it. But once you start sounding like an aburu with threats, Dangote can simply dare you to do your worst, knowing fully well that the law will be on his side if you take matters into your own hands. At this point, one thing is clear: Phyna is grieving deeply, and grief sometimes makes people speak in ways they normally wouldn't. But for the sake of her family and for the sake of the future of Ruth's children, and even for justice, she needs to calm down, get legal team, and pursue this the right way. That 20 million compensation might look plenty on the paper, but compared to a human life, it's nothing. The conversation should not die here. Nigerians need to keep asking why this accident keep happening, and why big companies like Dangote are not held accountable the way they should be. So guys, what do you think? Do you feel Dangote Group did enough with that 20 million? Or do you agree with Phyna that her sister's life worth far more and justice hasn't been served? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. So now let's take some comment on this issue. This person said, learn how to calm down when you are talking so that people can hear and understand your explanation. This person said, VDM's involvement would have gotten your sister a better deal for sure. This person said, 20 million for 2 kids and aged parents that might have probably developed blood pressure due to the eye of their daughter. This person said, una never know say na rich men stingy eye. This person wrote, honestly, it's better to take it legal. Sue Dangote for 1 billion naira damages compensation. Online rant won't cut it. This person said, first time seeing everyone in the comment section being united is well with you, Phyna. This person said, my heart just heavy listening to this. This person said, if you dare drag Phyna in this comment section. This person said, the family should negotiate with Dangote for fully funded college tuition and some monthly stipend for the kids while in college with guaranteed employment upon graduation. This person said, oh God, she's pained. She can't even explain anything straight. Sis, please take some rest, mourn your sister and come online later. This person said, this girl on the post here, they enjoy on Snapchat. This person said, 20 meter wey whiskey they give person on a normal day. Abba, make una fear God though. This person said, Dangote already said he does not spend money anyhow. Some of his victims did not even get half of what your family got. Also, it was your father that accepted the money for peace to reign cause it was an accident. This person said, honestly, this is so sad. This thing are doing is not good. This person said, money should be the emphasis now cause 2 kids were left behind. I love how strong you are, Phyna. This person said, whoever collected that 20 million has played into their hands. Why family they always do like this now? This person said, 20 million for a woman who left 2 kids. Nigeria keep failing us. This person says, still go to court through litigation. Act like you are exposed. Exposure isn't about only traveling. This person said, honestly, nothing compares to a life lost. The most important thing are the kids now. If only you settled down to make realistic demands, it would have been very, very easy to win this case, honestly. Requesting for money in Nigeria, asking it to be paid in dollars, requesting for upkeep monthly and all that, it may seem like extortion. Recall that the father of those children are still alive, by the way. Be a bit logical with your demand and it will be so easy to fight the case and win. No one can ever understand the pain you are going through, yes. But be honest, logical demands are very easy to tender in court. Wisdom is profitable to direct. We know it's a lawless country. When fighting such battles, fight it with wisdom so you don't lose your sister, lose the compensation, and even lose yourself. Because right now, we understand emotions are high. So my people, this is the much we take on this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And as we come to the end of this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and leave your comment in the comment section. I will see you in my next video. But before then, don't forget to stay safe, remain kind, and mind your mental health. Bye, and remain blessed.